Just my Slash, and welcome back to Loose Walls. Today, well, we have Madison Rocca, the newest ranger add to the Laser Wars. And with that, our first opponent looks to be Chase, which we can hit from full screen. Now come over here. Water spouts. Kick you away. And now we have the only primary combo we can get, Jet Stream. Now we just have to dodge them. So what do we have? Breaker. Oh. No. Maybe I could have dodged that one, but as long as we don't go point blank and we keep them out of the corner completely, we shouldn't have to deal with much. Nope. Okay, well, that's on me for not dodging. And there goes the middle slot. Okay. I have not been doing my combo that I need to do yet, so let's see here. We run up. Dagger on! Fire! And entangling waves. Bring them closer. With this, Mystic Burst. And how about you get punched and a delayed explosion? Now, we hit you with a bunch of waves. When it comes to her power, she actually has some long combos. But it is also timing based, so you better make sure to learn to use it properly. Like actually delaying your entangling waves to bring them back later. That was a crit. Should I have brought them closer? You know what? Let's take the risk. They didn't block it earlier, so who says they have a regular block? They don't have an assist for one, but yeah. I need to get rid of this useless thing. Yeah, that's not helping me. That's not helping me. Strike down, and back away. Another Geyser Supreme. How about a Jet Stream? And Tidal Wave. Don't even get hit by the last one. That's a Levi. Okay, so they have a basic assist and a crit spamming one. But they don't have a block assist. So be it. Entangling waves, point blank. Come over to this corner. Geyser Supreme. Now we just have to dodge them, so nope, can't do that one. Wasn't close enough for that. Yeah, no, that's on you. Entangling waves. Middle slot's blocked off, so all I can do is Jet Stream. There's no point using Dagger on. I'm just gonna result in a reduced super meter gain. No! You've interrupted! Here's a tidal wave! Not a good enough attempt from you for that. That's an RJ. Team setup is correct. One more breaker than anything else. So, poke, and no. Okay. Well, let's see here. 7 AG spent. Are you gonna punch? Nope, it's just Orko again. Get over here! And I dashed. Okay, well, that's an Asia reset, so now we have to be careful. They're probably gonna punch. Nope, Billy. Dodge to the blind spot. And I used that too soon. Well, that's out of the block from them. I do not have any strike frames left. So be it. We're gonna probably have to, and we don't even have it. Okay, fine. We can't even loop it with Dagger on. Come over here. Little too much HP. Okay. But you didn't stop it, so Mystic Burst, fire them! With an extra bit of water. Yeah, there was an example of me not making use of the right move. I should have just left it to do the forward dash version, because at least then I would have had a nice little actual knockout from the super. But I made it do the less damaging version, and that's what we got for it. Really? You spent 10 AG for that, and you got nothing. Yeah, you're not running! Dangling waves! Go back to this corner! Geyser Supreme! And Tidal Wave. Another 2-touch combo. Okay, that's Harvey. Team setup is correct, but yeah, you're not fast. I'm not faster. You're not faster than Harvey, Madison. You're going to have to try and not get caught by those things. Plus, the middle slot being blocked off at the start really doesn't help. No! Geyser Supreme! It really doesn't matter. This one, I need to basically dodge. Since I used their energy there, I can use Entangling Waves, and useless. Okay, game. That was not helpful at all! Mystic Burst, not in range, but they didn't stop it. Okay, Rocky. Here you go! I can hit you with a super, and then bonk you over the head with a jet stream. That's San Antonio. Okay, so you have way too many strikes. So what am I going to be able to do here? Okay, that works. They instantly used the block, but I had a breaker. Entangling waves. No. Well, go away. Okay, so now they have their breaker, more than likely. They get a strike. Nope, they didn't rotate. And that claims I went back in range. Okay, fine. Looks like that's not a good spot to try and use those things. And I just stood still. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Geyser Supreme! No. I am being way too slow this fight. I need to be careful. Let's see here. So, more than likely... Yep, there it is. But we now need to dodge a Decker. There we go. That's your block. You have no energy left. So let's go ahead and use an assist combo. Missing a burst. Up. Wrong button. Tidal wave. That was the right button. Now for the second team. I couldn't find any other combination. I thought, but I just couldn't come up with a better one than this. Especially since we only have one other option for Mystic Force, so Beanbow and Udana. They were the choices. In this case, I could have taken Xander, but everyone keeps doing that, so I might as well bring Leanbow instead. The combo works still. At least then he can team up with Udana. Bring his wife, and, you know, with the student, but yeah, that's something. I could have broken him out of the ice with the water, but I clearly had to forward dash there, didn't I? Anyway, Jetstream. With that one, I don't think this reaches, but second it does. I'm not going to use the super. This is an Aku. It's just an insult. Okay, please. Stop hitting the air. You're fighting a demon. That was extra fast. What the heck? Okay, so unintentionally, I think Madison might have the instant cancel into the breaker. Or alternate versions. Most of the time I see them still doing their slow bit of startup, but that was extra fast at hitting the opponent into just getting hit by this. Listen, Z, that's not gonna save you. And, bonk. Yeah, I got rid of your crits, so good luck. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have nothing but yeah, no. They still have second green, though, but, bonk! Nope, never mind. Didn't hit them over the head with a kick. Well, okay, so I got a disconnected opponent, or rather one that didn't fight back as properly as they should have. So I'm going to have to do an extra one here. No, okay. That dash looked so weirdly delayed. Somehow I still dodged the projectile. Okay. You're weird, game. You're weird. Charge of Truth! There. That at least helped. Come to the corner. Now explode! And with that, we're going to probably have to dodge a kick, or... What happened to your primary? Or not the primary, middle slot, because... Seriously. What are you doing? Bonk. Okay, there we go. Perfectly timed. Up you go. And now, point blank, in your face, entangling waves, come to my side of the arena. And tidal wave, send you back to yours. And that is a Ninja Kimberly. One too many blocks, so not going to be able to make use of anything there. Up, right there in the air. And that's on me. Okay. Breaker? No! No! Away with you! And with that, just gonna have to back away. You're gonna try and poke, or... No! Geyser Supreme! With that, I'm just gonna have to back away again. Not but come on. They missed! I missed. What is this fight even? And that was too slow a backdash. Okay, get bonked down. Geyser Supreme! With that, water spout. And, yeah, you can be knocked out. Here's a tidal wave. Random cat appearance. She jumped up on my lap in the last match against Kimberly. Now we have actual mirror here, but they have way too many blocks. Poke! Come on! Yeah! Get frozen! With that one, I would say we'll probably have to just... yeah, dodge that. Nope, Udana! Well, you don't have energy for this. Okay. Geyser Supreme! You can't run! Jetstream! Sadly, the middle slot's being blocked off, so I'm actually getting a weaker combo here. You gonna try and kick me? No! To your corner! I did not even get the super there. Okay. Poke! And you do not know how to choose your attack. Okay. Well, so be it. We're gonna have to charge at you with a charge of truth! Okay then, fine! Explode! And freeze! pulling the wire now. Okay, that was very much a weird way to just do things, because the one time I've actually been spamming the assist more than I really need to. Fine. That was honestly expected. That's on me. Well, entangling waves, and I get the worst combo anyway. Okay, water spout, go back to your corner. Flare Snow is probably not going to combo, but okay, good enough it does. Could I even done something? Okay, that window was small enough for me to actually. Well, double Geyser Supreme, delayed enough, entangling waves, explode in your corner. I could have just reversed them as well, but we might as well just end in their face. Okay, and it's the person that lost connection, or had a weakened connection. This is, they're just getting an extra match anyway. Okay, so be it. But sadly, they are using Astronomer in a very weak team. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. You are not fast. And that is not in range. Could I have just... I think I could have just let it do the normal version. Explode. What if I poke? Yeah, no. Fair enough. Go ahead. The sad thing about your character is this is not going to give you much. You're really not going to get much of a combo there. Come back here. To the corner. Water spout. And this is a true combo. All the way to the corner. And then super. I know I didn't use this against an Aku, but this is just put him out of their misery. It is not a good idea to bring that character unless you're... Okay, what was it? That was Rito, that was Zane. Rito makes no sense, but Zane is in space, so fair enough. They try to run a theme. Well, on to the final team, and why? Okay, their opponents are all green, but Bridge being the leader, that actually just happens to be the case that we're using. The car assist. Nope, not a good idea. Just stand there. Come over here. Geyser Supreme. Okay, now we kind of just need to not get hit by the block. And we had no way out of that. Your Metal Slug got blocked off, didn't it? Wow. I am sorry. Hit yourself with a car. Entangling waves, and I'm blocked off again. I'm just gonna throw another car at themselves. Yeet. No. Okay, what the heck was that? I just happened to backdash at the right time. Anything else? Poke. Nope. I accidentally did the backdash. Okay. Well, you are weak to breakers, so I'm just gonna press the tidal wave, and good luck with whatever happens after that. The good thing is it didn't rotate into the Turbo Tommy assist. So yeah, the whole car theme anyway has yet to add another great assist for the collection of this, but it still works, and that is gonna be another strike. No, but I clearly saw that, and I didn't respond appropriately. Okay, good launched. Come on, I really did need to remove that block from the assist slot. Now, since you just used your block, let's see what we have. I'm gonna poke you down, and entangling waves. How about you come to the corner? With that, another one. And delayed enough to get a Geyser Supreme. They'll survive this unless I get a crit. But what if I just... No. Yeah, okay, we're not dead here. But they can just strike. Okay, maybe not do that. Maybe not do that! I should just hit them instead. Yep, there goes the first loss, actually. Which is very weird. Of all things, and not to mention there goes, I'm getting salted twice. The attack right after I hit them with the super, and the match right after the opponent gets a crit. Yeah. It's not like I needed one. It's not like I needed one. Okay. Enough out of you. What do we have? Okay. Not enough strike frames anyway. What do we have? Yeah. Now it's just 2 losses. Well, that just had to happen. The fact there's another one, but this person has nothing but double block, so really, 0. Fine. 0 cost to start, and same thing. Same combo, ends the same way. Okay. Car! In your face! There. You're gonna dash forwards. Are we expecting a breaker? Yeah, there's an example of just someone actually is faster with their poke. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed forwards. I pressed forwards. Up you go. Are we gonna be blocked off? Yeah, we got blocked off. How do we deal with this? Keep the poke, but they have their super now, and it's actually timeless. No. Keep you over there. And they use a... Okay, you didn't even rotate. Knockout. Same ending as the last person. That's all it was. Oh, come on. Okay, so it's a rematch. The problem is I still need my other card. And no. Useless. Well, I dazed them, and they could just poke me. No. The fact that you're not giving my block at all is the real concern now, because... Yeah. I had to get rid of my middle slot strike, but now this is going to be the case. Yeah. Okay. RNG is not helping me at all. I am getting zero help in this one. I need a breaker, preferably, against this person. That still works, so Geyser Supreme. And that's a crit. This is the time. Now it helps. Fine, tidal wave. Send you to the corner. Okay, Shay, it's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You can just sit there now. Okay?
3, 2, 1.
Just have to deal with Maddie. I think. Nope. Oh, there we go. Interrupted. That's your 0 cost. And I really could just let them heal. They didn't have any health to regen anyway, and they just... Fine, you just let me in the corner. Fine. No, blocked off instead. You have the explosion? Useless. Fine, block combo it is! Entangling waves! Back to my corner. Up you go, and useless. Jet stream. I'm not getting my proper regen combos because the thing's not helping me. Poke. Block. Nope. What even is this? Neither of us are getting the helpful offense. Okay, entangling waves. Let's go back to the corner. Up you go even higher. And send you with a tidal wave. That was just sad. And that's the last match. Versus someone that actually doesn't have a use for that dagger on assist at all. Okay. That's not gonna give you anything for the leader. Okay, they didn't lock me into the corner though. Anything else? And 0 cost repeating. Well, up you go. I'm gonna wait. Geyser Supreme! With that one. How about another entangling waves? Back to the corner. Jet stream! Send you to yours! Now we just have to be careful. No. Okay, fine. I'm just an explosion behind them. Made use to dodge, but that didn't help me in the end. Anyway, you can explode. They still survive, but nope. I tried to delay it. It's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me that way. Nope. Unintentional dodge, but I did still press the strike anyway. What if? You know, just run away! It won't save you! There. Weirdest ways for the things to happen, because neither of us actually got our best rotation combo. Like, you need a thing not to rotate for Madison's middle slot if you want actually her strongest one. Entangling waves is one of the most useful cards she has. Geyser Supreme being very short in animation does not help ending combos. The good thing is the way it actually, dash cancel back during hover to send them flying towards you, and delay it as much as possible, and the attack just gives you the energy back. You can recover up to 2, and especially since if they're far enough away, yeah, you won't have to worry. So yeah. Like I said, we had a mirror match, but then they didn't fight back, so that I did an extra match, and we found them again anyway. Which is weird. There's the Zanaku that was fighting his demons, and let's see where the test matches are. There. Right there. I ended with a loss on my test match, and before that, yeah. This is what I meant. Like, it was 50-50, but then matching says, let me go ahead and just do that for a while, and 3 losses, and then, yeah, I got my revenge. I got what mattered there. I got the revenge I needed. It's just Troy. And And then 2 mirrors. Meh. Then I just had some horrible RNG in terms of actually how lining up my cards. So yeah, Madison, a very not so easy to pick up character, but is able to do a lot of damage in a good amount of in a short amount of time. Water Spout is actually it's quite slow compared to the more recent 50/50s, but we can tell that if you use it after entangling waves, you can get 2 Water Spouts if they don't rotate. So, by bringing them all to the core. I am not explaining this right. Jetstream, however, is the exact opposite. You cannot get it at all to combo with anything like Water Spout or itself. If you're in your corner and you get Jetstream, do not bother. There's nothing that's going to help you in the primary slot. You'll have to figure out a way to work within the middle slot. Geyser Supreme, however, gets perfectly lined up with the knockback being quite far. But yeah, if you end up closer, then now you can actually make use of both, because their Water Spout and Jetstream is a combo. So entangling waves, knock them there. You get 2 of these, but if you get Jetstream, do not bother going for Water Spout. If you have Water Spout, you can go for Jetstream or Water Spout. Now, Geyser Supreme, you saw that. I really did enough times. Launch them extra high right after entangling waves. It really depends. If you have enough energy, it might just be better to just launch them extra high. For that one, now at least you shove them away slightly, so you can run back to your corner, let the projectile travel slightly, and then delay it as much as possible for another entangling waves to give you 2 energy back. And then kick them away with a Water Spout or Jetstream. Or entangling waves if it gave you to again. Or if they're low enough, super. So yeah, this is a breaker. The first hit is very short range, about maybe a little over a dash away. But it's a breaker. So yeah, shove them away. Or bring them towards you. Most of these cards can just be dashed after, so Water Spout, Geyser Supreme, entangling waves, all of them line up perfectly. You can just run up to the opponent, hit them with a tidal wave. Jetstream, however, will not work if you shove them all the way to the corner from your own. That one is too far. And I even delayed it sometimes too much, but some opponents did not do so well. For her assist, however, we only did it once because the other assist combos actually just put there. I don't end up using them often anyway. We have this little mention of it, with this ability to follow up. This ability to follow up is enhanced by Daggeron. It's permanent if you're using Daggeron Leader, but if you want to be able to use it in general for anyone else, you have to use Daggeron Assist. Use that first, and then for a bit of brief time afterwards, you get 1 usage of a powered up version that shoots a blue Genji at the opponent that punches through and does a delayed explosion. It is a lot of energy you get from it, just because it's a time freeze, and well, it's a launch. So be aware, you have to land the first hit, otherwise it's just gonna shoot the stream of water otherwise. But anyway, that is what Madison can do. As I mentioned, she's not easy to pick up. But once you do know how to use her, well, she's still gonna be screwed over by the fact that she does need to rush into your face and hit you with the projectile, because most of the time that is just dodgeable. Everything else is a poke. That's an instant combo starter at least. However, as we saw, sometimes it's pretty obvious, so you rather want the breaker. At that point, you don't have to rush up to them. It's undodgeable, and you just do a back... Actually, I didn't even explain that one. Backdash, forward dash. You do a backdash when you activate it. Make sure to do this quickly, otherwise you're going to send it to the middle of the arena. Backdash to get point blank, stand still, or do nothing to get the mid-range one, and forward dash to get the full screen one. However, there's still a bunch of blind spots. We made the thing explode behind the Levi assist, and that did nothing, even though they swapped the dagger on. The hitbox quite matches the VFX, which is good enough. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss anything, and join my Discord, it's in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become one and have your name through our streams at the end of videos to receive the latest thumbnails, as well as join the Revenant Ranger Alliance with priority. Until the next Pounders video. Goodbye.